So I'm going live with the Samoa Joe plans for the Royal Rumble. Now, Dave Meltzer reports. We all know Dave. Dave Meltzer reports that he's supposed to be booked to go for a long run in the Royal Rumble. Now, here's my things on Samoa Joe in the Royal Rumble and what I would do with Samoa Joe coming out of the Rumble. What time I would bring him in, who I would have him eliminate, and why I would have him eliminate them for that reason. For both brands, if you will. So, Samoa Joe, I think should come in at number 15. Have him eliminate everybody from 15 all the way up to 27. Let Samoa Joe be one of your last three to be eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Now, within this Royal Rumble, he should be the longest lasting person there. Now, I know that's hard with 15. I think that the current record with the most eliminations, I think Roman Reigns has it now. I think it was the Undertaker before that. If that's the case, Samoa Joe should have that title because he's that type of him. He's a beast with inside of himself. So he's athletic. He can move in the ring. He's a little chubby, but Samoa Joe will go out there and give you a way better performance than anybody that you currently have on the roster right now as far as big men. You need that big pop at WrestleMania because I've also heard rumors of Ty Dillinger moving up as well. So, I would definitely still run Ty Dillinger at number 10. I would have Samoa Joe eliminate Sheamus, Cesaro, Undertaker, definitely the Undertaker. If anybody should be throwing, somebody that should be throwing, because Goldberg and Brock Lesnar is not going to be in the ring long, and they're going to pretty much eliminate each other. So you need somebody, and with Undertaker not scheduled to win the Royal Rumble, you need somebody for him to go up against, which I think they're booking it so Raw would win the Royal Rumble, so the Universal title would be the main focal point of WrestleMania 33. So if that's the case, if that's going to be the main focal point, I would rather you, again, with all the names I just mentioned, who will be eliminated, The Undertaker, of course they're going to have Mark Henry, The Big Show. You got to make Samoa Joe look strong and also put a aura around his name. And I think the only way to put that aura around his name is put him up against other top talent. And if they do that, if they book it right, Samoa Joe could be in one of your main marquee matches for WrestleMania. Now, even after this, you still got the Elimination Chamber, and I think it's Fastlane for Raw. What I would do, I would have Joe go to Raw, and this is if he goes to Raw. You gotta put Joe against somebody that's worth putting him against. I would have him go against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins and Joe at freaking Fastlane would be fucking crazy. Because one, Seth Rollins is a short and stocky guy who doesn't look like he has that much body mass and that much strength inside of him. So I would love to see him go up against a cat such as a Samoa Joe, a Roman Reigns, whoever. I would love for him to go up against cats of that nature. But I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and you get a shitty match. And I would rather them not do it and give us a shitty and give a shitty match versus them do it and give out a fucking phenomenal match. That's what I want. And then also that's just my opinion. So my whole thing with that is we'll see how it pans out because again, Samoa Joe is not one of those cats where you don't want to book him, but you don't want to not book him. I don't give a fuck what you do from here into SummerSlam. Samoa Joe should be featured dominantly on either Raw, SmackDown. But if you're booking him, book him smart. Book him worth matches that's worthwhile seeing. Don't give me bullshit matches. Don't give me Samoa Joe. Of course, he's gonna have his handful of squash matches. Samoa Joe versus Zack Ryder or whatever. You know, he's gonna have those. But give me something that, okay, I've just turned on my TV. I see Samoa Joe demolish this cat. And that's what I want. That's what I want. Everything that comes out of Samoa Joe being in the Royal Rumble, whatever may happen, I want Samoa Joe to be booked correctly. That's it. Because I seen what they could do with him in TNA. You know what I mean? Outside of the face paint and all that dumb shit, he was actually a decent heel in TNA. When he jumped on the scene versus Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle headbutted him, but I think Angle was the one who started bleeding or whatever. Whatever happened. It was a good way of booking Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle. And you knew from the jump when Kurt Angle got signed to TNA, Samoa Joe was one of those top guys he had to go against. And that should be the same aura, that same big fight feel that you can get in WWE if you book Samoa Joe right. Okay? So, in other news, Undertaker. The WWE releases that they really had no future plans for Undertaker. He was already slated to win the Royal Rumble. And since he's not winning the Royal Rumble, it raises a bunch of questions. Who will Undertaker go against? Will he be going against somebody on SmackDown or somebody on Raw? You know, last week he was on Raw. This week he was on Raw. Mick Foley invited him, and if you haven't seen my Raw reaction show, please go out and check that out. That's one of those, I want to say must see, but it's a funny thing. I think what they're doing with Mick Foley is wrong, especially for what Mick has brought to the WWE in the past and the legend that he is. But, you know, they always book Mick like that. They always book him like that. Like a coward, and then he finds his spine and his backbone. It's okay. It's all right. Mick Foley has always been booked like that, especially with Stephanie McMahon or Triple H. History has shown me it's only going to get worse before it gets better, if it's showing me anything. So, Undertaker, and there's a lot of rumors going around that Undertaker will go up against Roman Reigns. I think that's a horrible decision on the WWE's part. And with the idea of wanting to be better than Wrestle Kingdom 11, and you know, even my Wrestle Kingdom 11 I freestyle, and I didn't give it justice. It's that good of a fucking promotion. It's that good of a show where your main guys is not carrying the show. Your main guys is just support for the new talent, just outperforming. That's all it was. The new talent on New Japan Wrestling outperformed their old talent who they've been had, and which forced their old talent to step it all the way the fuck up, man. Step it all the way up. So they don't know who Undertaker will be going against, but I would assume that it's going to be between Cena or Roman Reigns. Me personally, how I would book Undertaker, John Cena versus Undertaker and AJ Styles at WrestleMania. That's perfect. Have it be a rubber match. Don't let this Styles and Cena thing end just yet. That's SummerSlam. You had something special at SummerSlam. So take it all the way back to the next SummerSlam. You know John Cena's going to need some time off after WrestleMania anyway. Okay? Undertaker can stick around for a little bit. Let AJ Styles eat the loss. As soon as he loses, he's on the hunt to get the title back, which will spawn between 2 to 3 matches between him and The Undertaker. The Undertaker then loses the title to AJ Styles. John Cena comes back just for SummerSlam this year. Perfect. That's how I would book it. But I don't know. I don't know what WWE is going to do. And it's really a testament to what they're trying to hide and not reveal and all that good stuff. But again, this is just my news for the WWE this weekend. I decided to go live because I really missed you guys, and I should have gave you a show for SmackDown and NXT Live, which I will do to NXT in England, which I'll do tomorrow. And I still have way more news than this, but I'm gonna make this episode quick and fast because my phone's getting ready to die, and I don't want it to die on me. So, peace out as always. JP Outlaw on Twitter, Switcher, whatever. Okay, just look up JP Outlaw, and I'm pretty sure you'll fucking find me, and I'm gonna fucking find you because we're all family here, gang. We're all family. Get back at me. Peace.